Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Now, this is just updated an hour ago on the vaccines pretty much that Esau is getting ready to push, man. So it says COVID news live, UK orders 5 million doses of Moderna vaccine as Hancock refuses to promise pay rise for NHS. All right, so they are about to get so Esau says 5 million. You don't really know the numbers with Esau, but they pretty much want to vaccinate everyone really, and then ultimately the vaccines is going to lead to what? The mark of the beast, man. So Esau is really going for it, man. He's about to bring vaccinations to the world, man. All right. And I saw something a little while ago and it said pretty much that Esau is going to, like in England, they're going to open up two pretty much places where you get vaccinated, big, places where you get vaccinated, which might just be massive warehouses or these sports arenas. Just open them up, get people in there and vaccinate them, and then ultimately lead to start chipping them. So this is all leeway to the mark of the beast, all right? So it says, the UK has bought 5 million doses of a coronavirus vaccine developed by the US-led biotech firm Moderna, hours after the company reported promising results in its ongoing trial. The company's coronavirus vaccine candidate has been shown to be more than 90% effective in preventing disease among infected individuals. It says, interim results from Moderna's ongoing phase 3 study returned an efficiency rate of 94.5%, which British scientists have hailed as tremendously exciting news. Meanwhile, clinical trials of a new potential coronavirus vaccine developed by Janssen, part of Johnson & Johnson's, are set to begin in the UK. And Johnson & Johnson's, they do like the shampoo and stuff like that, and they pump poison into the planet, man. They're a heavy company that pumps poison into the planet, man. They do the kids shampoos and the lotions and stuff, which is got all kind of detrimental things for your body inside it, man. So they're gonna help to push for that. Well, like it says here, it says meanwhile clinical trials of a new potential coronavirus vaccine developed by Janssen, part of Johnson & Johnson. So this company, which is part of Johnson & Johnson, is going to develop some vaccines pretty much. So they're saying are set to begin in the UK with 6,000 volunteers from across the country taking part. All right. So they've already got people lined up that are going to take it. But really, they're going to make everyone, they're going to push it on everyone to take, man. All right. Because remember what does the scripture say about the mark of the beast, man? It says in Revelation, the 13th chapter, the 16th verse, it says he's going to force everyone, all right, both small and great, rich and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, man. So he's going to push it on everyone. All right. So it says, the Scottish government could place Glasgow and parts of the west of Scotland under the toughest restrictions in an effort to lower the stable but stubbornly high prevalence of the virus. And, everyone knows this is a big hoax, all right, the so-called COVID-19, which is to push their agenda. But hey, no one has got no power in their hands to stop it. See, you got people that know that this is a joke, right? This is a agenda, but no one's got power in their hands to stop it. Why? Because it's prophecy, man. And guess what? The same people, going before Parliament, marching and saying that they ain't going to take the vaccine or the chip, eventually Esau will get to them, man, if they're not of the elect. Because ultimately, the only people that are going to make it out of this is the elect, man. See? So we're in tumultuous times, man. So it says, First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said a final decision, because this is an so-called virus, right, which there's meant to be all these dead bodies, but where the hell are they, man? There should be, I was speaking to someone in the week and they were telling me, the funeral parlors are all closed down, like undertakers that, that do with dead bodies and bury, bodies and stuff. They do with the caskets and stuff. They're all closed, they're all closed. And he said to me, shouldn't they be labeled as essential workers pretty much? And that's true. Shouldn't an undertaker or a funeral home be labeled as an essential worker if there's all these dead bodies? They've got a lot of work to do, but they're all closed. So where the hell is all these people that are dying of the virus, man? All these masses of bodies that's everywhere. See? So it's a big joke, man, by the elites. It's for an agenda. That's what it is. So it says Glasgow and parts of the west of Scotland under the toughest restrictions in an effort to lower the stable but stubbornly high prevalence of the virus. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said a final decision will be announced on Tuesday. If placed under the highest level of restriction, these areas would have to close hospitality, non-essential shops and gyms, as well as a ban on all contact between households. So this is the point. So it says key points. Moderna vaccine candidate is 94.5% effective according to interim data. UK secures 5 million doses of the Moderna vaccine. New UK vaccine trials start crucial next stage. So they're pushing this pretty much. New UK vaccine trials starts crucial next stage. So they're gonna start pushing this, man. Oh, and all of a sudden, the Prime Minister of Britain, Boris Johnson, all of a sudden he's isolating again, man. Self-isolating because he came into contact apparently with someone with COVID. So this is just a huge script, so to speak. It's a script. All right, this is just a huge script, man. Movie script. All right. So it says Boris Johnson self-isolating after coming into contact with infected MP. So these are the things that are happening pretty much. Glasgow and Western Scotland to face toughest COVID measures, yet Sturgeon warns. 5 Tory MPs, including Johnson, now self-isolating. So, I mean, this is just, it's a big joke pretty much, that the elites are playing on the people, on the goyim, so they can fulfill their agenda, right? But, let's see what the scripture says. This is Psalm 64 and 1, right? It says, a psalm of David, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me. And who was the enemy of King David? He's talking about Esau, man. All right. Really, all the nations, but this is King David talking about Esau, man. All right, or the Illuminati. Okay. Now, fast forward today, who's our main enemy? The international bankers, which are who? Edomites, man. And they conspire against who? The Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Because you're the main people that they really want to chip. You see? The main people they want to chip are the Israelites, man. All right? Because, they know the promises that are coming for us. They know who we are. So they want to put a stamp on us to basically say we own you pretty much. Because that's what the chip is. Once you get the chip in you, or the vaccinations and then the chip, that's a stamp to confirm that they own you, man. Okay? And that, which really we belong unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. But that's what these devils want to do, man. All right? So it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right? And who's the secret counsel of the wicked? The Edomites, man. The top bankers, man, that have planned all of this, that staged this fake coronavirus thing, that have put this whole lockdowns on the planet. Because remember, what does the scripture say? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So there's a person that's in control of all of this, and that's Esau, man. He's the wicked, and the earth's been given into his hands, man. All right? So it says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And they are secret counsel, all right? Known as the Illuminati. They're secret counsel, all right? And not everyone, everyone's talking about the Illuminati and stuff now, but not everyone knows their deep inner workings. Not everyone has the full understanding of what they're up to, man, which is written in the Bible, right? Which the Lord has given unto his hopeful elect, his prophets, and we exposing them, man. You see? So their wickedness it runs heavy, man. Their wickedness it's all they do is think of their plans and their new world order, man. See? It says, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right. And who's the perfect? The perfect are the Israelites. All right. Beginning with the elect. The perfect are the Israelites, who are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, beginning with the hopeful elect. All right. All right. Which is the brothers in this word. All right. So their whole thing is to basically bring us down from our excellency, from who we are, man. All right. by their agendas, their things that they push on the planet, keeping us breaking the laws, all these different things. And once you get, if you're an Israelite and you take the stamp of the mark of the beast, which is their ultimate end game, then the Lord's going to destroy you, man, and you're going to have to be born again. So that's what this fight's all about right now, man. Not falling for this, not taking the chip pretty much. That's what this fight is about right now in these last days, dying for the Lord, man. All right? It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? But the Lord sees you. See, as clever as these international bankers are, right, with their agenda, the Most High is over you. He put you in power. He sees everything you're doing. So all this coronavirus lockdown that they've set up, the vaccines they're about to push, the way that they have everyone's brain just scrambled, the governments of the world are in disarray. The Lord made you do that, man. They think this is their great plan, but this is the plans of the Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, because even I forgot the Edomites' name that made the mark of the beast, that actually made the chip, that for the elites that made the chip, right, that is going to be pushed on the world. Through his studies, he found out that I forgot his name. He found out that the chip is best placed in the right hand or in the forehead, is where it functions the best. You see? And years later, he said, when he found out that it was in the Bible, and it said the right hand or in the forehead, and they came up with with their tech, when they, basically the right hand on the forehead, they said this is the best place to put it. And he didn't even know about the Bible, man. But years later, when he found out that it was in the scriptures, he said he would have never made it. But guess what? It wasn't up to him to make it or not. It was the Lord making him do it to fulfill what's written in the word. Which proves what? The Lord controls all things, man. The good and the bad. So these elites, what they're doing is all in the control of the Lord anyway. That's just to make that point. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right, which the answer to that is that the Lord sees them. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So they search. They go into they devise their cunning plans pretty much. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. So this, what's going on the planet now, this didn't just happen overnight. This is things that they've been planning. All right. And it's in the word. All right. It says, but the Lord shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So the Lord's going to bring them down. And that arrow, the ultimate arrow that's going to bring them down or destroy the system is the nuclear missiles, because this place is going to go out by the judgment of nuclear fire. All right. That's how this system is going to be destroyed. That's how Babylon the Great, which is America, is going to be destroyed in the Third World War. All right. Which is going to be a nuclear war. Okay. So I'm going to read this here. This is a Job. So all this that's going on, there's going to be an end to this, see? And the end is Yahushai's return, man. The destruction of this place and Yahushai's return. So this is just the time that, a hurdle that we have to overcome, all right? This present time that we're in. So this is Job 20:4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And who's the wicked? Esau. We were just reading it. Psalm 64. That's talking about the international bankers, the Illuminati, man. You see? So it says, is short and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. All right. And their joy is but for a moment. So all this that they've had, you see, because when the Lord destroys his kingdom and takes the kingdom from Esau, it's going to be as if he never existed. So all of this he did on the earth, all the wickedness he pushed, in vaccinating everyone, locking the world down, enslaving the planet pretty much. Alex Jones, Prison Planet, all of that he's done, when the Lord takes him out, it's going to be like he never existed, man. That's why it said the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, because they are hypocrites. And their joy is momentary. So this is momentary, man. When we finally overcome this and we get the glory of the kingdom, this is going to be as if this never existed, man. You see? But it's just Lord willing, the Lord be with us to overcome this, man. You see? So the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, which is the Edomites, all right? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, Yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall be found, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. And this is talking about Esau, the Edomites, but primarily their elites, man. See, because when the Rothschilds and the international bankers, the Illuminati, go down, and they go into slavery, guess what? It's going to be as if they never existed, man. All of these plans that they conjured up, all of this that they've been doing, when they finally brought into slavery and captivity under Yahushua, this is just going to be like it never happened, man. But that's the point. They're furthering their agenda, and they're, soon, sooner than we know, those vaccinations, they're going to be pushed out here, man. Like they're saying 5 million, which there's probably way more than that, are being readied for Britain alone. So, they're pushing their agenda, man. They're going for it. But Yahushua is going to bring them down in the end. That's what we got to remember, man. All right. So with that, I'm just going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.